Hello and welcome back to another episode, and we're actually doing something special today. I'm falling on my sword. I'm going to issue an apology, not for the first time, probably for the 400th time. I think it's getting really old of me apologising, because the simple fact is I don't learn. Just to be completely transparent, someone did reach out to me, not the content creator, someone else externally, and said, hey, you're giving this particular person a hard time. You know, it could be construed this way. Do you like them? Do you not like them? So I just want to set the matter clear. But before we get into that, I'm Minion J, public enemy #1 in the reselling space. I work for the Disgruntled Octopus. That's not the Disgruntled Octopus. A lot of people ask still. So if you're new here, the Disgruntled Octopus is quite orange, quite angry, 9 foot tall and incredibly handsome. So someone else that's probably also orange and incredibly angry. So maybe they're in the same league. I'm not too sure, but long story short, at the end of today's video, we are going to be looking at Alex the Kid in Miracle World. This was built into a lot of Sega Master Systems here in Australia. Yes, there are versions that don't have Alex the Kid. There are versions that have Sonic the Hedgehog later in the Sega Master System's life. However, for a vast majority of my cohort, and probably those people that are actually watching this from a Sega Master System perspective, there you go, you would have had Alex the Kid built into the system, or at very least, if you were, shush, I'm doing a video. That could probably give you a key idea of who I'm apologising to. So long story short, you would have had this built into your system and liked it. This was my first game on the Sega Master System. Absolutely loved it. My father finished it. I never got to finish it when I was a kid. It was brutally hard. And my dad had to ring up the Sega hotline back in the day for $5 a minute to get the answer to the final riddle, because the riddle was actually written in Japanese, because a lot of these games originated in Japanese, so therefore their text obviously goes down and to the left. Hopefully I'm not offending the Japanese. I'm trying to limit the people I'm offending in this video, so hopefully not the Japanese. I'm going over the next year to atone for my sins over there if I offend them. So long story short, keep an eye on the end of the video. We'll play through the first 3 levels on Alex the Kid. There is a reason for that. There is an Easter egg. So let me know if you do see it. And I will do something completely irrelevant in what the Easter egg is. This may have been one of the Octopus's first starring roles. So keep an eye out for that. So what I did sell today, quite quickly, I can't move too back from the camera because I've got my fancy pants on. So I did sell, Alex the Kid. I did sell Golden Axe Warrior. It's a kind of a Zelda clone for the Sega Master System. A very rare and sought after game. So I picked this up for Facebook Marketplace for $100. Posted to me. It's in rough shape. It's an extra rental. So back in the day, it was probably Video Easy or no, it was Melton Movie Land from Queensland, I think it is. It's got a 7 code, so I think it's Queensland, but let me know. I always thought Melton was in Victoria, but maybe I'm wrong once again. So like I was saying, it's just cartridge only. It's quite rough shape. It's got the video shop's name all over it. It's got it on the side as well. So very akin to probably nostalgia from that perspective. But like I was saying, it's very rare. I'd actually never heard of it. It is a bit of a bolo if you can get it cheap enough. So I do have a copy for myself. And yeah, like I said, it's quite beloved as a Zelda clone for the Sega Master System. So who we're actually apologising to? I've got a very long list of crossing names off left, right and centre. So today I'm apologising to Geelong Flipper, Tory, the Geelong Flipper. You need to do an apology video that actually you get their name right. So Tory, the Geelong Flipper, I had someone reach out to him that's obviously one of his viewers, one of his friends, and said, hey, look, you've been having a swipe at Tory lately in videos and all these different things. You know, this could be construed as, you know, obviously being a bit of bullying, unacceptable behaviour, and all those different things. I just want to put it abundantly clear. I have no beef with Tory. I actually talk to Tory quite frequently. If I did have a beef with him, I can tell you right now, I wouldn't talk to him. And yeah, like I said, is that if I've offended anyone, obviously Tory, or if I've offended anyone else within his circles or his viewership and all those different things, I do apologise unreservedly. I will give you a bit of background story. So Tory, the Geelong Flipper, if you haven't already, go across to his channel and subscribe to him. I have, when I do things, it's normally 6 or 7 things playing behind the scenes, right? So Tory, in a previous video, he does like a vlog style video, about an hour every second day, I think it is, and normally does picking videos as well. And long story short, he put in his video a couple of days ago that he wants to break into the international market. Obviously get some more international viewers. I do have an international viewership that Tory probably hasn't tapped into. Not very big, but I still have one. So me dropping his name into videos obviously triggers people from watching those videos from United States, United Kingdom, and all those different places to move across to his channel and talk, work out what I'm talking about. The old saying is, there's no such thing as bad publicity. or something along the lines of that. I just made it up probably. However, like going back to what Tory was saying, is that I've known Tory for a very long time, very early on the scene, have spoken to him numerous times. I speak to him probably every couple of days about things behind the scenes and questions he asks, and obviously I ask of him as well. But like I said, there is no animosity towards Tory. Absolutely, if you have watched podcasts, if you have watched previous videos I've done here, if you watched Grumpy Granny talking to the octopus a couple of weeks ago, he actually says that he's got a lot of respect for Tory. He actually likes Tory and all these different things, and that's completely genuine. What you see is what you get with me, right? If I do things, it's a very warped sense of humour. But I can tell you right now, there is only one person on YouTube that I do not like. You probably won't hear me talk about them. And before you jump to conclusions, they're not even Australian. I don't even think they're in the reselling niche, to tell you the truth. But like I was saying, is that that's primarily going back on my stance of taking advantage of people and obviously giving them wild dreams without being able to fulfill them and all those different things. So leading people down the garden path, which I'm abundantly against. And if someone did do that, like I have in the past, I've done reaction videos, the Octopus has done reaction videos to people that aren't necessarily probably in the right, and not to say that I'm always in the right as well, or the Octopus is in the right. He might think he is, but long story short. So as to what I said was, in the last couple of videos, I may have mentioned Tory in some capacity. Generally what that happens, and I did speak to Tory today as well, just to clear the air and say, hey, look, mate, it's if you've taken offence to this, I apologise. It's not my intent. It's primarily because I watch Tory's video, so all hour and 33 minutes. And if you look at his comments, you will see that I've commented, or the Octopus has commented. It's generally, when I record, I piggyback off the back of Tory's video. So in the sense I watch it, Tory's fresh in my mind, and I talk about Tory just out of subconsciousness, right? As just as a talking point, or as an example, for example. Yesterday, in yesterday's video, I did take a cheeky swipe at Tory. For the simple fact is that no one, and I can absolutely stand by this point, should be buying Funko Pops at any price point. Yes, there are exceptions. Yes, there are quick flip ones, and do your research. But like I said to Tory, do not buy Funko Pops. I can't stress enough. You're just literally waiting for the bubble to burst. It's kind of like Beanie Babies 2.0. So like if you want to take it or leave it, that's my recommendation. And like I said, if any offence was taken from that, I will apologise. It's hard to be sincere. But like I said, that was a legitimate cheeky swipe at Tory, mean to be taken in the Australian context, is to take the piss or make fun of your mates and all these different things. Nothing is facetious, nothing's obviously double-faced and all those different things. Like I said, I would not talk to people if I did not like them. But if you have gotten this far in the video, I do thank you. Like I said, once again, Tory, if you haven't checked out his channel, I will have the link in the description below. If you're an Australian and you've come across this and you're wondering why this idiot's apologising for the 19,000th time this week, I do have something for you as well for persevering this late. There is an Australia Post Band 5 code going around, courtesy of Rob. I'm not too sure where Rob got it from, but Rob's fantastic. You may have remembered Rob from Grumpy Granny's videos late last year or last year when he was doing the lives. So he's passed the code on to me. I will put that in the description field below. If you do have an Australia Post business account, for lack of a better term, you need to activate it through that way. I'm not very good at editing, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. So log into My Post Business. On the top right, you'll see your name. It might say, hello, Joshua, or your company name, for example. There'll be a little drop-down box. Go down to Business Settings, open that up. When that comes up, you'll actually have on the bottom promotion codes on the left. When that next screen comes up, put that code in there and it'll give you Band 5 for a month. So you get to enjoy the Band 5 savings like I do on a regular basis. I'm already Band 5. So hopefully when I put the code in to see if it still works, it doesn't, it doesn't push me back to Band 1 for cheating, because I'm already at Band 5. So once again, like I said, is that I do apologise for anything. If I make fun of anyone here, if I talk about anyone here, if I say anything stupid, hold me accountable. I have literally no problems with that. Please reach out. let me know, like this person did, and said, hey, look, because I really don't take things to heart. So whenever I make fun of people, it's been in jest, and it's been, obviously, my wife says numerous times, and everyone gets my sense of humour, which is perfectly fine. And like I said, I overstep the mark sometimes. And the poor guy that sits next to me at work cops it on a regular basis, so he's desensitised to me. So like I was saying, is that hold me account, but take it on face value that, I would not talk about people's behind their back if I don't engage with them or I don't talk with them on a regular basis, either through here, through Instagram, through email, or personally through other ways. So go into your band 5. If you haven't already signed up for Australia Post Business, you are a reseller, I strongly suggest you do it from the onset. Speak to the post office, go into the post office, they will give you a code, or they'll give you some abilities to set it up and all those different things. I can't remember how to do it. Grumpy Greeny's probably done a video on how to do it, so go check the channel out. And just another point from me talking about things, and what I did say to Tory is that, generally speaking, I'm the kind of person, quite special as I've spoken about previous videos, is that if I watch a video from someone, like, Uncle Wayno's just watched Uncle Wayno's video about listing CDs. If I had have done today's video, not about Tory, I would have dropped Uncle Wayno's name and probably made fun of him. And like with Judd, like with Two Aussie Thrifters, like I do with poor Brad. Brad cops it a fair bit. No different, right? And like I said, that, YouTube's all about having fun. We're a close-knit community in the reselling space, well, most of us are. And likewise, if Tory wanted to have a dig at me, Judd has had a dig at me a few times, Peachy's well and truly had a dig at me. It's all in fun, right? Like, really, don't read too much into it. There is some politics going behind the scenes in the Australian reselling space, but I really don't have time for politics. I will tell you straight to your face if I don't like you. We did have my beloved story merchant reach out to me on Instagram, I think it was, or eBay, I can't remember what it was. He basically wants to buy all the Carter Brown books. So he's coming out next month. He wants to come see the Octo Lair. Probably wants to come see the Octopus. And we'll go from there. So obviously I'll pass them off to him. So he's more than happy with that arrangement. And we'll lead into Alex the Kitten, and let me know in the comment section below who I should pick on next. I'm more than happy to pick on myself. Like I said, that realistically, there is a lot of great reselling channels in Australia, a lot of great reseller channels in America, very small channels I normally focus on, like with the Geelong Flipper, Grumpy Granny, Diary Flipper, Uncle Wayno, Chris Furlong, John Chan. Who else we got? We've got Reselling with Woody, Wolfman's Goodies, Soda City Flips, Helo's World. There is a lot of great content out there, and very similar vein to my sense of humour. So we do talk on a regular basis. I do enjoy talking to those guys. And like I was saying, is that, it's all face value. So don't read too much into it. If I make fun of someone, you can literally work out what I'm saying from there. My watch is going dead. So we're going to leave it here. So let me know in the comment section below if I was right or if I was wrong. I was wrong. Leave it at that. And what I can do to improve myself. I don't know what I can do. I'm notoriously bad at repeating the same mistake again. So probably next week I'm going to probably release another video, probably apologising to Flips to Doofus, Seamus or Seamus. But anyway, I will see you next time. Bye.